In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this right here, the 7RYMS. It's got a big long name, the SR-AU01-K2 microphone kit. We're going to pop this bad boy open, take a look at it, listen to how it sounds, and see whether this would be a good starting kit for somebody looking at getting into streaming or content creation. Now, before we take a look at this microphone, I do want to say a big thank you to the sponsor of this video, Placeit.net. Placeit has thousands of mockups and templates for stream overlays, Twitch panels, logos, merch, YouTube end screens, animations, and so much more. Once you find the template you're looking for, you can customize colors, text, and other elements to make the perfect design creation. After that, download it and it's completely yours to use however you want with full commercial license. Instead of spending hundreds of dollars on design work, you can purchase a monthly or yearly subscription to Placeit and get unlimited downloads. Just use my 15% off discount link in the description below. Guys, check out Placeit, link in the description of this video. Make sure you get that discount and get all your graphic needs taken care of. Now, let's take a look at what comes in the box for this 7RYMS microphone kit. They sent this out to me and also included this little note on the front, which is a nice touch. Thank you very much, 7RYMS. It says, "Hi, Eagle Garrett. Wish you all the best." So, you know, kudo extra points for you know, just niceties, right? We went ahead and opened up this microphone, and I pre-recorded myself opening this microphone, but we'll take a look at it together. It comes with a lot of stuff in the box, you guys. It comes with a lot of stuff in the box. So as you crack open the box, you will notice that it has the instruction booklet. The microphone is in there as well, so you're going to be able to take a look at the mic. The mic looks really, really good. In fact, I just took the mic out of the package here, and if you look, I mean, it's got a very clean, nice aesthetic here. It is a condenser microphone. It's the SR-AU01, but I really like the overall look of this mic. I mean, you know, sitting in front of you, it's very clean, nice, chill, and it also just looks really professional. It's not super heavy, though. It is made out of metal. The housing on this is metal, so you can kind of hear that it's a metal microphone, but it's not crazy heavy, so it's light enough to carry around with you, to move around and not be you know, just overwhelming. So there's the microphone. It comes with a shock mount pop filter windscreen foam thing that goes on top of the microphone here. The foam windscreen or pop filter just slides right over the top, and it actually fits very, very nicely on here, and it looks really good on there too. Like, if you look at this, I mean, this is on a mount. This is going to look good talking into this. Comes with a USB cord, which has a nice, there's a nice like Velcro strap that goes around and holds this together. The USB cord is a USB Type-C. And so you do get USB Type-C, well done. And it's actually USB Type-C on both ends here. So you've got double USB Type-C, or in case you're needing that USB Type-A, they also have this right here, which is a little adapter for USB Type-A. So you plug the one of the USB Type-C ends into this, and that will give you a USB Type-A in to plug into your computer. We've got this right here, which is the mounting arm for the base that goes on your desk. Underneath the foam, you also get this, an actual pop filter, which is super nice. So not only do you get the pop filter windscreen, you know, foam cover that goes on the microphone itself, but you also get an actual pop filter. The last thing in the box is this, a pretty hefty and heavy base, and this is what that arm that I was just showing you guys, this is what it screws into, and this goes on your desk and holds the microphone up. So I'm going to put all of this together and get it all set up the way that we would if we were streaming, and I'll show you the final product, and then we're going to test out the sound quality of this microphone. This should just screw into this base here. Oh yeah. Okay, so we have the whole mic set up here, and as you can tell, we've got the mic here on its mount, the shock mount attached to the, of course, the desktop base, and then we've got the pop filter attached to this base. This base is actually extendable, so you can unscrew this and you can make it taller if you want to, or make it shorter. So we actually just pulled this up a little bit and attached the pop filter directly to the arm. We tighten that down, and there you have it, your 7RYMS complete USB microphone kit. And on the bottom of the microphone, you can actually see where your USB Type-C goes. And then I believe there's a place on the front of the microphone, there is, for your headphones. So unlike the Blue Yeti where the headphones go on the bottom, the headphones come right out of the front on this microphone. You also have a volume knob here to adjust the volume of the microphone's output itself, and then you have a mute button right there, and so that will mute the microphone or unmute the microphone. So let's plug this in, let's actually try it out, see what we think about the audio quality and the overall build and that sort of thing. Okay, and here we are. I'm talking through the 7RYMS let's see here, SR-AU01. And so you guys will tell me, hopefully in the comments, how you think this microphone sounds. I've got the pop filter and the windscreen both on, and I'm talking through the pop filter right now. I did discover a few things about this mic that I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so after consulting the instruction manual, they do have something in here that basically said that this volume knob on the front of the microphone is for volume output of the microphone and your headphones. And I've been adjusting it and playing around with it on with my headphones plugged in, and it adjusts the actual output of the microphone. So if I turn it down, then you'll hear my voice going down on OBS in the recording, but also I can hear my voice going down in my headphones. This is a little bit weird because to me, like, this is how loud I would want my voice normally in my headphones, but on OBS I would normally want the microphone to be more in like this range, to where when I'm talking, and I'm trying to monitor it over here, when I'm talking, I'm getting a little bit more gain, where that the peaks are going up into the yellow on OBS a little bit more. So I don't necessarily like the combo portion of this microphone, meaning that there's a volume knob that controls your earbuds, your headphones, you know, whatever you're using to monitor, and the microphone output volume at the same time. I would love to have seen two different volume knobs, one for your headphones and one for your microphone, so you can fine tune what it sounds like in your ears versus what it sounds like, you know, out to OBS and how the microphone ultimately operates. But at the same time, with a kit like this that gives you so much inside of, you know, one box, meaning your stand, your microphone, your pop filters, the whole 9 yards, right? Your USB cables, like, you can't expect too much, especially at the price point that they're offering this microphone, which we're going to talk about again here in just a second. But I guess you would have to make some compromises, and in this case, that's one of the places they made a compromise. Overall, though, here's the way it sounds. The microphone sounds. I'll go ahead and run through a couple of tests, and then we will we'll talk about, you know, after we get a chance to go back and listen to the audio, what our final thoughts are. We're checking this mic 1 2 1 2 to see what the sound is of this microphone, with my voice here right in front of it, up on the pop filter, with the windscreen also over the top of the mic. Now I'm sitting about 1.5 feet away from the microphone, talking and enunciating, projecting a little bit to see what the sound is like. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Now I'm talking on the side of the microphone right towards it here, enunciating, projecting, all that sort of thing. Check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2 on the other side. Not that anybody's ever going to talk to a microphone that way, but yeah, there it is if you want to hear what it sounds like about its, you know, noise cancellation or noise rejection on the sides. I will say, because it's a condenser microphone, you're not going to be getting this microphone in order to cut out background noise, right? This microphone is going to pick up your voice, and it's going to pick up the room. In fact, you may be able to hear a little bit of echo in my voice right now because I'm in an untreated room. And normally I use a dynamic microphone when I'm streaming and recording audio and things like that, because my room doesn't have any sound pads or, you know, foam pads or anything like that to absorb sound. So, you know, if you get a condenser microphone, that's one of the things to be aware of, is that it's going to pick up the room noise. It's going to pick up other noises in your room from your computer fans, from your ceiling fan, air conditioners, things like that, a lot easier than a dynamic microphone will. And because this is a condenser, again, it's meant to, you know, pick up your voice in a more natural state, but also be much more sensitive to noises all the way around. All right, and here's a test with an acoustic guitar to see what this mic sounds like. for the sound that you're getting, for the overall kit, everything that you get with this microphone. You get everything you need to start streaming or creating content, start a podcast, and the microphone's going to sound great. Yes, you do lack a few things, like for instance, that audio knob is only going to adjust, or the volume knob is only going to adjust your headphones and the output of the mic at the same time, so you don't get a separate output volume versus headphone volume. That could be a deal breaker for some people. I know for me, that's something that I would really want if I was looking at a microphone. It's still a great deal, right? Even if you have some of those little things that are lacking, like the double, volume knobs or that sort of thing. I will also say the mute button here, whenever you click it, that's what it sounds like. You do hear a click. I will also say though that a nice touch they have is that when you mute this microphone, it actually changes the button from blue to red. Let me show you what that looks like real quick. So the mute button changing colors is a nice touch, because then you can quickly look at your microphone, make sure it's muted in case you need to sneeze, or you're having a conversation and you're talking about your bank account information or something like that, and you don't want that live on stream, right? You can look over and say, okay, I did press it, it's red, we're good to go, right? A couple things that I will say about this that I noticed was that one, the pop filter itself right here, this is it's a little hard at first to get lined up with the front of your microphone and really get, right where you want it. Now, once you play around with it, you can get it lined up pretty well, and it's going to stay in place. But you really kind of have to work it and get it used to being a little bit more to the left, because it has this tendency to want to go, over to the right and kind of fall down. So you have to really position it. But once you get it positioned where you want it, it's going to stay. And I haven't had too much trouble with that. It's just something to note. The one thing that I will say I wish was a little bit better is this shock mount right here. The shock mount like attachment, or the tightening screw that's supposed to keep this in the right place. Let me see if I can show you guys this. But when I tilt this back, the microphone, see how it kind of wants to fall down a little bit? It's not a real tight tightening screw. So when I loosen this up here, I should probably be talking in a different microphone, but when I loosen this up, I can loosen it in order to adjust this where I want it, right? But the moment I get it to where I want it, when I tighten this thing down and cinch it down as hard as I can, right? As hard as I can. Okay? This is cinched like all the way. Now watch what happens. It drops. It doesn't, it's kind of a weak, mount, basically. It doesn't, the hinge is not very tough, so it doesn't keep it where you want it. You really have to kind of work with it. Now, granted, it's probably going to just stay in this position the whole time. Like, it's probably going to stay in its like forward position, but it's just one of those things. It would be nice, like for instance, if you didn't want to use the pop filter and you just wanted to use the mic and you wanted the mic tilted back a little bit, right? Well, then you're going to have to kind of really finagle it, and I don't even think I can tighten it anymore, and it still wants to fall down just a little bit, right? And so that's something that you just need to note, is that it's going to probably just be forward facing like this, and rather the best way to adjust it would be to lift up the microphone higher using the stands adjustment here if you want it to be right in front of your voice, right? This would probably be a better adjustment than trying to adjust here, because it just does not want to stay where you put it, right? So that is one of the things that I've noticed about the stand itself. Now, I will say, if they upped the quality of the mic stand's attachment right here, if they upped this little thing and made this a little bit more secure, right? So you could adjust this and that it would stay. I think that would probably, that and maybe a second volume knob for my headphones being separate from the actual microphone's output volume. Those are my two biggest complaints, so to speak. And they're not really complaints, they're just more observations of if these two things were fixed, I would not really see much wrong with this microphone. Okay, so there's an acoustic guitar running into the microphone. I've been talking into the microphone. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down in the description below and let me know what your thoughts are on the 7RYMS SR-AU01 microphone. Overall, it's a great package. I think that for what you get and for the price that we're getting ready to talk about here in just a minute, it's a great deal. It's a great deal. So if we go over and we look at the overall package here, On Amazon right now, this microphone is going for $65 on sale. Now, this is marked down from the list price of $75. I don't know if it's this way all the time or if this only happens every so often, but 13% off, $65, and you get everything that I've shown you in this video. So that's the microphone, the pop filter, of course, the shock mount, the stand itself, the USB cable, and the foam windscreen that goes over the top of the microphone capsule. Now, they have another version of this. If you prefer to have a boom arm, then they do have the boom arm variant, which is this one right here. And the way that they differentiate these two microphones is basically with the model K1 or K2 at the end of the model number there. So they're both SR-AU01-K1 for the boom arm that attaches to your desk, or K2 if you want the one that I showed you in this video that has the tabletop mount. Now, the cool thing about both of these is that no matter which one you go with, you're still going to get everything exactly the same. The only difference is going to be whether it's a tabletop mount or it's an actual like boom arm that attaches to your tabletop and, you know, is adjustable. So depending on what your needs are, select the package for you. I will say though, right now on Amazon, the K2 is $65 and the K1 is $85. But on Amazon, I'll leave the affiliate links in the description of this video. If you want to pick up this microphone and you want to support the channel, make sure you use those links because they do support and I would greatly appreciate it. But there it is, a full entire kit for less than $100 to get you started if you're streaming or creating content. And one other thing I want to say about this microphone is that this microphone can actually plug in, and I don't know if they have a picture of it here or not, but in the instruction booklet, yeah, they don't have a picture. In the instruction booklet though, this microphone can actually plug in, let me show you, can actually plug in to phones as well. So in the instruction booklet, you can plug this microphone into a phone and record directly into your phone through this mic. So if you wanted to start a podcast and you're like, what's the quickest, easiest, simplest, and least expensive way for me to start a podcast, you could use your phone and run this microphone right into your phone and have yourself a professional sounding USB mic and use your phone as your recording device. So it gives you a lot of flexibility there because if it'll pick up on your phone and record to your phone, really good quality, it's gonna be better than your phone's mic, and also make you feel a little bit more professional when you're doing those podcast sessions or whatever it may be. If you're streaming, you'll have a nice mic set up to stream with, and if you're doing YouTube videos even, I'm doing this YouTube video right now using this as my main audio device. So check it out, you guys. 7RYMS, the microphone, again, like I said, I'll have it linked in the description of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me to get this video out to more people. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to know when videos like this go live. I would greatly appreciate that. You can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/EagleGarrett. I'm streaming over there all the time, every single week. And so we're playing games, we're hanging out, we're having a good time. You can come ask questions or hang out with us anytime you'd like. On top of that, you can find me in our Discord at discord.gg/flock. We would love to have you be a part, so make sure you click that link down in the description as well. And last but not least, on all the social media, I'm on Twitter the most, so you can probably find me on there easier, but I'm also on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and all those places. So you can find me somewhere. Make sure you swing by, say what's up, and if you got questions, you can send them to me and I'll try to answer them as best I can. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, rock on, peace out, God bless, and last but not least, graduating college, having full-time jobs, you know, getting married, having a baby, that kind of stuff. You know, we were kind of pushing in to the adult realm, but as soon as we got a scanner, printer, copier, fax machine combo, you're right, that's when I knew I was officially an adult, you know. So really we're just kind of coming into that full fruition of adulthood right now because we just got one, you know what I mean? And it's a nice one. I say it's a nice one. It's a good one, right? It's a good one.